One of the main reasons I chose Knox was the Knox Rush Early Identification Program. I really believe it is an incredible opportunity, and I've known since I was a little girl that I wanted to go off to med school, and just having that opportunity, it was a huge attraction to me. My parents immigrated from Mexico. Being a first-generation college student is sometimes not easy. I didn't have anyone to tell me exactly what I was facing. I was just thrown into an unknown world, but I think I'm surviving, and I think that's what's important. After Knox, I plan to go to medical school. I'm hoping that I can take what I have learned here in the United States, take it to another country, and help those underprivileged who really don't have the resources to obtain the care that they need.
Well, in my 4 years of participation in both wrestling and baseball here at Knox, I've really appreciated the perfect blend that Knox offers you of being that quote-unquote student athlete, the blend between those two components, in that academics are still the top priority here at Knox. In participating in sports, you don't have to sacrifice anything in that way. When I think back on my Knox career, my student teaching was one of the most influential experiences, not just in kind of the educational aspect, but in the fact that it has an influence on my life. This idea about every day being a new day and every day bringing different experiences. It keeps it exciting and it keeps you on your toes. And that's what makes me excited about my job at Lombard coming up here. I just am excited about all of the stories that are to come and all the experiences that are to come through that job next year.
I knew I wanted to be a professor of history even before I started undergrad. I kind of hit the ground running because I knew what I wanted to do with history and black studies right away. I started taking courses in both disciplines. Professor Hamilton is my advisor. He's also the chair of my honors project. I'm very close with him, and he really has helped to shape sort of my understanding of America and as well as history as a discipline. The elements within the classroom, the way that the professors have pushed me, the size of the classroom, the ability to have almost graduate level seminar classes with some of my upper level history and black studies courses has really prepared me, I think, for graduate school as well as like critical thinking. My experience at Knox it's been a very sort of intimate relationship with the academic aspects as well as just meeting people from around the world and lots of friends from all different places, all different walks of life.
Most people would say I'm heavily involved on campus. I've definitely had plenty of opportunities to get involved. Growing up in a third world country where I do see a lot of poverty and people just don't have the same opportunities, I feel extremely blessed, and I have some sort of sense of a civic obligation to just leave the world a better place than I found it. I'm mostly interested in diplomacy and globalization, and international development is something I feel very strongly about. I'd really like to become an ambassador from Kenya to the States or to the United Nations. My childhood dream is to become the first female Secretary General of the UN, so you'll see me on CNN one day.